We are back, and Dale Versteegen joins us now. He is with Walking Mountains, and earlier I mentioned their free guided hikes at 11 and 2. They also do night programs, and one of those night programs is tonight. You're talking about astronomy.
So tonight at 8:45, so after the free concert that's going to happen, you can actually walk over to the Vale Nature Centre. So simply cross Gore Creek, turn left and walk up a little way.
Oh, what a perfect way to end the night.
So you get the fun family activity of the concert, and then on the walk back to the cars, you can stop in and see one of our naturalists who'll be talking about astronomy tonight. So looking at what's actually happening. And it's really great because our seasons have changed, and we've been on here before and we've spoken about astronomy, and we've spoken about some of the constellations we have seen or may see. And one of them we've mentioned before was Orion. Now, a lot of people know that during winter, early evening, throughout the night, you can sit there and actually look at Orion. You can see Sirius behind it, and then you can look out and see Taurus. So you see this continual progression of constellations going through. But as we go through our orbit as Earth, we actually change our perspective. So we actually see different things because we look away from the sun every night. And so we see a different area of space. And so at the moment, a great one that's coming up is Sagittarius that we can actually get out and see. And a lot of people have difficulty looking and identifying the different constellations and the shapes and the animals that go with them. And so some people may not actually realize they're looking at Sagittarius, but they may realize they're looking at what we call the teapot. So the teapot is actually the same as Sagittarius. So sometimes when you're looking at constellation, there's going to be a few different names to go along with them. And so tonight you can join Nikki, one of our naturalists, and she'll go through some of these constellations and the actual stories behind them. And she may have some really fun facts to go along with them about Neptune. And she may tell you something that's really unique that's going to be happening not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. And it's
Neptune.
With Neptune. It's the 165th anniversary, and it's got something to do with the orbit. So it's really cool to sit there and find out what's going on with Neptune right now. And to help out with a lot of these things, we have these amazing devices, which is a planisphere.
I have one of these.
So a lot of people are used to using road maps to find their ways. We actually have maps to the stars, and these are useful throughout the year for this area. And you'll notice that we have times on the inside area and dates on the outside. So simply you can walk outside, locate time and date, match them up to each other, then pair this with a compass so you can have your north area, south, and actually hold it up to the sky and see what's going on.
Okay, so if we did this, or do we turn this to June?
So we're looking for June 5th, or July 5th actually.
I mean, yeah, July.
It was the 4th yesterday.
Yeah, July.
And at the moment we're at 8:15 in the morning.
Okay.
So we're not going to see any constellations outside right now, obviously because of the light pollution from the sun.
Yeah.
However, tonight at around 8:45, when Nikki starts off a program, we'll have the sun set, so you're going to start seeing things in the atmosphere, hopefully if the clouds don't roll in.
Oh, how fun to take this and see. And a lot of the phones have apps.
Yeah, a lot of people with the iPhones and the new Droid processed phones can sit there and bring them up, or on the iPad, and you can simply hold them up and look at what's there. The great thing with this is it doesn't need batteries, it's very light, you can take it everywhere, and it's durable, so it can be wet, dreary, you can still pull it out and look at it to see what's going to come up if the clouds break, whereas you don't really want to hold your iPhone out in that situation.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, fun.
The other important thing that we need to bring up is the yurt has actually moved.
Oh yeah, so at the top of the gondola, normally we would meet at the Discovery Yurt and learn more about, you know, the guided hikes that are happening and then some of the displays that you have in there.
Unfortunately, in the storms of last week, the yurt moved a little bit, and so we've changed locations for a temporary basis at the moment. We're located in what was Bailey's, that is now the Le Grand Rouge, the coffee house area up there, where the tickets for Adventure Ridge are sold. So as you walk in the doors, we're actually in the right-hand end. We are still open from our 10 till 6 and then Fridays 10 till 8. Our programs are still running at 11 and 2, the free guided hikes. So please come and enjoy it. And it's a big open area, so there's a lot of space to move around and check out what's going on.
You know, it's so nice to have those guided hikes. And we were joking just a few weeks ago that you don't need snowshoes anymore. The snow has started to disappear.
The snow has disappeared, and because the seasons are continuing to change, there are new wildflowers coming up. So yesterday on the hike, we were seeing Indian paintbrush, there was wild pea coming up, heart-leafed arnica or a heart-shaped arnica was coming up, lupine was coming up, some penstemon was up there. So the seasons are really changing at the top of the mountain. Now we're still about 3.5 weeks behind what's happening in the valley. So again, today was a bird walk over in the Vale Nature Centre. Tomorrow will be wildflowers. So you can see wildflowers at the bottom in the morning and then come up and see us in the afternoon and see what used to be blooming at the Nature Centre.
Okay, and then 8:45 tonight, after the free concert, or after the Darius Rucker concert, you can turn Just cross the
Walk
bridge.
across the bridge, turn left, walk to the nature center, and you can join Nikki for a program.
Okay, all right. They've got great programs. Once again, during the day, the free hiking programs, 11 and 2, and then on select evenings, they've got some wonderful programs as well. WalkingMountains.org or 827-9725 is where you can get more info. Stay tuned.